scholars! I'm so excited to start our first real math lesson. Today, we're going to start talking about multiplication and the meaning of factors. We are on lesson 1. Let's get started. Today, our goal is to understand that equal groups as multiplication. We will use equal groups to multiply today. First, let's warm our brains with some group counting. When we've practiced our group counting or any fluency practice, we're working on getting just a little better so that math becomes easier and faster. Let's count to 20 forward and backwards. This will be an easy review, but we're just warming our brains up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's stop there. My closed hand says that we are stopping. But now I'm going to point my finger down. And now we will count down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stop there. That was way too easy for my third graders. Let's go ahead and count forward and backward again. This time, we're going to whisper every other number. Say the other numbers in a regular voice, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. That's it. We're going to stop there and move on to our next fluency practice. Let's change this fluency practice up. Let's count to 20 again, one last time, forward and backward. This time, instead of whispering, let's think every other number. Think 2, 4, 6. I'll help you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Let's count down. 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and 0. Great job! What did we just count by? We counted by 2s. Now, let's actually count by 2s. No games. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Great job. Now we're going to switch to whiteboard mode. Have your whiteboard and your marker ready near you. We're going to draw 12 circles. We're going to put those 12 circles into 2 equal groups. Let's think about this. How many counters will I put in each group? A nice hint question would be, what is unknown plus unknown equals 12? Show me with your fingers. 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. So if I wanted 2 6s making 12, I would make 2 rows of 6 to show my 12 total circles. How many equal groups of 2 did we make? 6 groups. 6 groups of how many circles? 6 equal groups of 2 circles. And how many does that make all together? It makes 12 circles. Let's write an addition sentence to show our circle groups on our personal whiteboards. Let's start with 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 12. There are 6 2's in that equation. Take a moment to write it down. Pause the video if you need more time. How many 2's did we add to make 12? We made 6 2's equals 12. Let's write that underneath. As always, pause the video if you need more time. 6 times 2 is another way to write 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, or 6 2's. Those number sentences are all saying the same things. Another name for this number sentence is an equation. Isn't it? Nice. So if we wanted to write this in a faster way, I would write 6 times 2 equals 12. How do you think 6 times 2 equals 12 relates to other equations? Well, the multiplication way is faster and more efficient. Ways that are easier and faster are called efficient strategies. When we have equal groups, multiplication is a more efficient way of showing the total rather than a repeated addition. 6 times 2 is a more efficient strategy than repeated addition. Let's reset our whiteboards and draw our 12 counters again. Pause the video for time. Get ready! Do you see a way to make 4 groups of 3 in your drawing? How many circles will you put in each group? Show me with your fingers. We will have 3 in each group. How many equal groups of 3 did you make? 4 groups. 4 equal groups of how many circles? 4 equal groups of 3 circles. 4 equal groups of 3 circles equal how many circles altogether? 12 circles. Great job! Let's write an addition sentence to show our groups on our personal whiteboard. 3 plus 3 plus 3 will be 12. I took those 4 3's and made them into a new number sentence. How many 3's did we add to make 12? We had 4 3's. And that equaled 12. Take a moment to write that on your whiteboard. 4 times 3 is another way to write 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, or 4 3's. These number sentences are all saying the same thing. 4 times 3 is the same as 12. Finish your whiteboard and then reset. Let's draw our new groups again using our 12 circles. Do you see a way to make equal groups of 6? How many circles will you put in with your group? Each group. Show me with your fingers. How many equal groups of 6 did you make? 2 groups. 2 equal groups of how many circles? 2 equal groups of 6 circles. 2 equal groups of 6 circles equals how many circles altogether? It will still equal 12 circles. Let's write this on an addition sentence to show our groups on our personal whiteboard. We had 6 plus 6 equals 12. To pause the video if you need the time. How many 6's did we add to make 12? 2 6s equals 12. 2 times 6 is another way to write 6 plus 6, or 2 6s. These number sentences are all saying the same thing. 6 plus 6, 2 6s, and 2 times 6 are all the same. They all have a total of 12. Let's reset our whiteboard. Last one. You draw our groups. Do you see a way to make equal groups of 4? How many circles will you put in each group? Show me with your fingers. If I was making equal groups of 4, I would have 3 groups. 3 equal groups of how many? 3 equal groups of 4 circles. 3 equal groups of 4 circles is how many circles altogether? It is 12 circles. Let's write an addition sentence to show our groups on our personal whiteboards. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. How many 4s did we add to make 12? We added 3 4s, then that equaled 12. 3 times 4 is another way to write 4 plus 4 plus 4, or 3 4s. 3 times 4 equals 12. These number sentences are all saying the same thing. Let's observe our new picture. These are equal groups. Why are they equal? There are 4 in each group. They are the same size and shape. What repeated addition sentence and multiplication equation would match this picture? Four plus 4 equals 8, and 2 times 4 equals 8. We see that there are 4 in each of the groups, so we would have 2 4s. And 2 times 4 is another way of saying 2 groups of 4. The 8 stays the same because the total is always 8. Look at my new drawing and the multiplication sentence I wrote to represent it. Check my work by writing an addition sentence and count to find the total number of objects. I wrote 3 times 4 equals 12. Do you agree with my work? The equation you could have written to match was 4 plus 4 plus 3 equals 11. Does my drawing show 3 groups of 4? No, it does not. My groups are not equal because I had 2 groups of 4 and 1 group of 3. In order to multiply, you have to have equal groups. So I could not multiply with this drawing. Next, we're going to work on our problem set. Our problem set is going to be located on Google Slides. This is going to be what our first online problem set looks like. You will be able to find it using your class assignment, and we'll work on this independently for 15 minutes. Make sure you are on mute as you work. We wouldn't want to disrupt the class with any accidental background noise, especially while others are thinking. Work independently for 15 minutes as you work to solve. Always try to answer your problem yourself before asking the class. I will be watching you on Go Guardian, so I will watch your work and give you feedback. When you look at these problems, you'll have to be careful to make sure that you click on options where it will ask for you to type. It may take you a time or two to figure it out, but it takes time to learn, and that's okay. The more we do this, the easier it will become. Some problems will ask you to do something else besides typing in the box. You may need to have a longer response to fully answer a question. Take your time. In math, I will not be grading your spelling or your grammar. I just want to know what's going on in your math brain. Sometimes you will need to grab objects and draw. Notice how there are directions at the bottom. Use the hearts to build your groups. use the ovals to group them together. You'll be able to use the directions to check what you need to do for each problem. As we keep going, you may find that if you are a quick worker, you reach these challenge questions. Work on these challenge questions if you get this far. Notice it says homework. This is not an actual homework assignment. They are just additional practice if needed. You do not need to turn them in later after school. Enjoy your practice and let's get started growing.